Okay, so I had a weird problem with ACC tonight in a race. Quick spec of the PC, it's a RTX 3090, i9 12900K, and 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM. So basically, in the early laps, the thing is completely smooth. And I have the frame counter up the top, like 105 to 144. And then later in the race, when the sun is coming up, it's still showing like over 100 frames, but the frame rate just goes completely. I'll stop talking and kind of show you what I mean. So I'll just show the start of the race, opening laps, full grid, and everything is smooth. So I'll just shut up and play that. Okay, so everything's smooth. Frame rate, 120 to 140. Now I'm going to jump towards the end of the race when I start having these issues, and you'll just see the frame rate. You'll notice the stuttering. So again, I'll just play it. And you can even notice like a small bit of stuttering even from the helicam. And again, you can see as the car just went down the second dip there, you'll just see it's almost like a slideshow, just right there. And compare that, I suppose, to another lap earlier on. Like completely smooth by comparison. And again, I'll just do the chase cam just to show how smooth it is. So no stuttering. I don't know if it's the length of the replay or whatever. But the interesting thing is, even when we're at this part where the thing is stuttering and stuff, the frame rate is still showing like 144 frames or whatever. Yeah, I'll stop it there. Like, it's clear to see what I'm talking about. Hopefully this video picks it up. But yeah, it's really bad. And when I was in the race, the GPU usage was dropping down to about 30 to 50% for short periods. Like, but the processor was still like around 100 watts or whatever, 120 watts, whatever the normal for that processor basically. And I went into the hardware monitor, and actually even looking at it now, I don't know if you can see on you can't see it on screen, but basically, hardware monitor, the temperatures are Yeah, I mean, the hottest core like is 54 degrees, and they're floating between 35 and 54 degrees. But again, look, it's not the CPU, because we just seen that at the start of the race with a full grid, the thing is really smooth, and then towards the end of the race with no cars around, it's very choppy. And I don't know if that's down to the length of the replay, or whether with this particular scenery, like with the sunshine and stuff, all settings are pretty much on epic. That was the Nvidia recommendation for the 3090 and this screen resolution. So I just left it, and to be honest, I've done all sorts of races, and the Assetto Corsa and Assetto Corsa Competizione, and I've had no issues up to now. This is the first time I've had this happen. So yeah, anyone has any advice or whatever, give me a shout. Thanks.